This is Dante. He's a puppy, and he hasn't learned to walk on a leash yet. He came here with a flat buckle collar, which is fine. In fact, I really like these collars. It's just a very plain collar. Doesn't hurt him, doesn't pinch him, just like a necklace. And this collar holds all his ID and tags, so if he ever gets lost, people know where he belongs, and it's a good safety measure to always keep a collar like this on your dog. Now, if your dog pulls you around the block like that and drags you off your feet like that and you need something else, you can always get a choke collar, which is what this is, or a halty collar, which I'll show you later. A choke collar has to be fitted right to work. You have to put it so that when the dog is on your left, the chain comes over the back of the dog's head and up to you. If it's the other way around, then the weight of the chain doesn't make it release the way it's supposed to. So it's really important that it's this way. Because you don't want to actually choke your dog, you just want him to hear this noise. It's the noise that trains him to heel. And so I'll just demonstrate. With Dante, once I got him to heel nicely on the choke collar, I'll unhook it and put it on the flat collar. And if he becomes challenging, I can go back again. But that way, any dog can be taught to walk on a very simple, easygoing collar once you've started with something maybe that gives you a little more control. Okay, Dante. Sometimes Rocky doesn't want to do what he's told, and at the last minute he'll jerk his neck away. If his collar's loose, that can mean he'll get loose at the worst time, in traffic, someplace not safe at all. So you have to make sure with a dog like Rocky that the collar always fits. This is a prong collar, and you can tell that it's got sharp metal prongs, little spikes that stick into the dog's neck when you pull it. It's really nasty. Looks like something out of a torture chamber to me. It's not something I would ever use on a dog. Ever, ever, ever. And sometimes people argue with me. They say, well, my dog's aggressive if he's not wearing this. Or he pulls me off my feet if he's not wearing this. This is only fueling your problems. It's adding pain to the equation. So when your dog is most insecure, most vulnerable, most difficult, you're giving him a shot of adrenaline with some pain. And that's just not the way to go. It's so much better and easier and kinder to train a dog without pain. Train him with control and praise, and you'll have a dog who loves you and respects you and listens to you without something nasty like this. This is Jade, and she can be very powerful. Now, I can walk her with any collar. I can walk her with a combination choke collar that gives her a reminder noise when she needs to obey me, and tightens up a bit when she needs to obey me, and loosens when she's being good. Or I can walk her on a flat collar, which just guides her, and because she loves me and respects me, gets her to do what I tell her. Or I can walk her on this. And this is what I recommend for people whose dog is taking advantage of them. If your dog, maybe you got pregnant, or you broke your ankle, or you hurt your knee, or maybe Granny's decided to take the dog for a walk, and the dog is taking advantage of its size, then this is the collar for you. Because using this collar, you don't need to tug, you don't need to pull, you don't need to be strong at all. All you do is gently, just like the way people guide horses, you gently guide the dog by the muzzle. That's it. It's so easy. The first time a dog wears it, it's really important that you not let her take it off. That you keep her moving and you keep her praised and happy, and that she doesn't get in trouble for it, so she learns to like it. After that, it's a piece of cake. And this collar takes all the sweat and frustration out of walking a really strong, powerful dog. You can get it in any store. It's called a gentle leader, a promise collar, or a halty. Good girl. Good girl. And as you can see, it's not a muzzle. She can open her mouth if she wants to. It just gives you more control by guiding her whole face. So it means when she's pulling hard, it's her face against your body and your body movement. Whereas with the other collars, it's her whole body against your arm. And that can get tiring when you're dealing with a dog like Jade. Good girl, Jade.
Good girl. That's a good girl. Is that okay? Go ahead.
When walking with the halty, hardly any force is necessary. You just guide the dog into position and praise her.